Welcome back to For the Mariners by the Mariners channel. When a fire breaks out in the deep, cavernous belly of a cargo ship, the sheer scale of the space and the nature of the goods inside make traditional firefighting nearly impossible. Which is why the Cargo Hold carbon dioxide release system is the most critical defense mechanism a mariner possesses. This system is a marvel of engineering designed to extinguish a blaze by removing the one element fire needs to survive, which is oxygen. The process begins with the early detection of smoke, usually through a sophisticated sampling system that constantly pulls air from the holds up to the bridge, where sensors can identify even a trace of combustion. Once a fire is confirmed, the ship enters a high-stakes protocol that requires perfect coordination and timing. The very first and most vital step is the complete sealing of the affected cargo hold, because a carbon dioxide system is only effective if the space is airtight. Crew members must ensure that all heavy steel hatch covers are tightly secured and that every ventilation flap and air duct is manually closed and locked to prevent the gas from escaping and to stop fresh oxygen from fueling the flames. Before a single drop of gas is released, a thorough head count of the entire crew is mandatory, because carbon dioxide is a silent and invisible killer that displaces air instantly. Once the captain gives the formal order to release the gas, the operation moves to the carbon dioxide bottle room, which is a dedicated compartment filled with rows of high-pressure cylinders. Inside the control cabinet, a pre-discharge alarm is triggered to provide one final warning for anyone to evacuate the area. The operator then opens the master valve and the pilot valves, which allow the pressurized gas to rush through a network of heavy-duty piping leading directly to the burning hold. As the carbon dioxide floods the space, it expands rapidly, filling the voids between the cargo and lowering the oxygen concentration below the level required for combustion to continue. This process effectively smothers the fire without damaging the sensitive cargo or causing the stability issues that would arise from using thousands of gallons of water. It is important to understand that carbon dioxide does not have a significant cooling effect, so the hold must remain sealed for a long period, often several days, to ensure that the internal temperature drops enough to prevent a reflash when the hatches are eventually opened. During this waiting period, the crew monitors the temperature of the bulkheads and decks, using handheld thermal cameras to track the progress of the suppression. This entire system must be maintained with absolute precision through regular inspections of the cylinder weights and the integrity of the release cables and pulleys. If you found this video helpful, please give us a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, comment, like, share, and subscribe for more insights. Thank you.